Welcome. Welcome, Cabot Cats. Before we send it to play-by-play announcer Tristan Harlan and color commentator Evan Tonneson, let's take a look at this week's Panther form.
And with me, as always, is Evan Tonneson. We're in McConnell Stadium for tonight's game. It's the Conway Wampus Cats against the Cabot Panthers. Evan, what's something that the Panthers need to do to win tonight's game?
The PAT we have to have. It's like in basketball, a free throw. They should be free to you.
Well, that is true. And before we get tonight's games going, I want to give a special shout-out to taking time out of their Friday night to tune in tonight's Panther football game, and we hope they enjoy Panthers. And what a game that was, Evan. They went to over till the Panthers sealed the Panthers away from that game.
As TJ is now playing at Missouri Baptist.
Well, we hope the best for TJ whatever he ends up doing. Mavericks 12-0 was a real big game. Jaden Riles, star defensive back, Tyler G had a big game last week as always. Kyle Rudolph had a couple big catches.
His shoulder, but I think he's good to go right now.
Another injury I want to point out is star senior kicker for the Panthers a lot last week, but talking to him today, he really said that he wanted to get going and really play tonight. So we hope to see him kick. We hope to see him play tonight and really bring that vital kick. Team captains are exiting the field now. The Panthers do win the toss with the ball, as always. And here comes your Panthers. The Panthers come into this game 4-1. As I mentioned earlier last week, the win against Southside. The Conway Wampus Cats come into today's game 3-2. Both teams are 1-1 in conference.
As I would like to give a shout out to Hayden Matthews as it is his birthday. Hopefully he can get a couple of big plays on his birthday. And it does look to be as Rhett Thurman will go out there for the kick.
Well, as you were saying, we want to give him a very special happy birthday from CHTV. As I mentioned earlier, with their win last year, they had the momentum in the rivalry. And don't forget, after the game, the winner will get the Centennial Bank trophy.
And the belt.
The belt is, yes, the belt. Cannot forget about the championship belt. That's just a little extra bragging rights that you always want to have, is that belt. Welcome to tonight's game. The Conway Wampus Cats taking on the Cabot Panthers here in McConnell Stadium. Last year, the Conway Wampus Cats beat the Cabot Panthers in an overtime thriller, as the Cabot Panthers are receiving the ball first here in tonight's game. Evan, welcome to tonight's game. In McConnell Stadium, the Conway Wampus Cats are taking on the Cabot Panthers. The Cabot Panthers did receive the ball first, so they have the ball here. Tyler G will fake the handoff, rolls out of the pocket, fakes one, throws it deep for that one. That's just overthrown, and a flag comes out late. See what the referee has to say. That will be a pass interference on the defense. Be an automatic first down for the Cabot Panthers. Want to take a second right now to give a special. Welcome to tonight's game. The Cabot Panthers are taking on the Conway Wampus Cats in McConnell Stadium. Cabot did elect to receive the ball first, so the Cabot Panthers now have it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It is 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. First play, Tyler G tried to throw it to Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph was overthrown, but a pass interference was called on the play. As Tyler G will throw it to Kyle Rudolph. What a pass that was.
What a great catch by Cairo. That's a dangerous route, though, coming across the middle, not knowing where the defender is.
Especially the way Cairo was able to catch that ball. He had really to jump into factor here tonight. So it's 1st and 10 for the Cabot. He is not sacked. He throws it deep. And that is going to be a flag. That is going to be another pass interference on the play.
As Kyler Carmack tried to turn around and run towards the ball, but they just tackled him. Didn't even try to make a play on the ball. That's clear pass interference.
So the Cabot Panthers after this flag will be receiving a 1st and goal on this one. We are having cell service issues, so we hope that you stay with us while we try to get this fixed, and hopefully the stream does not cut out on us anymore. But I want to take a second to give a special shout out to Larry and Betty Thompson, listening and watching all the way, and
Osceola,
the grandparents of Kobe Thompson. We want to thank them for watching tonight's stream and taking the time out of their Friday night to watch some Cabot Panther football. We hope you guys enjoy it, as it is 2nd and 6 for the Panthers.
As Conway has had 2 major pass interference called on him.
That would just be a reverse there. Tyler G throws it deep, and that is just overthrown once again. Looks to be intended for number 6.
Graham Turner.
Graham Turner. Key man for this Cabot Panther offense. Just a little bit of trickery for the Panthers to start early in this high-emotion rivalry game. 10:02 left here in the first quarter play. Both teams have yet to score here. It is 3rd and 6 for the Cabot Panthers. Tyler G, low snap now, drops back, throws it to Graham Turner on the outside. Graham Turner has one man to beat, and he's just pushed out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. That looks to be a 1st and goal for the Cabot Panthers. The Panthers are in clear prime scoring position, Evan.
They are, Tristan. You know what that would be?
A Cabot Panther 1st down.
That's right. Both teams here tonight hope to take home both the trophy, but that's not it, and the belt.
Championship belt, that's bragging right there.
For the Centennial Bowl.
Well, the Centennial Bank does lots of wonders for both of these teams, and thank them for everything they do. And that's just overthrown for number 4, Jake Mowdy, senior receiver. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Cabot Panthers here on the Wampus Cat 10-yard line. Carmack was sent in motion there.
There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Snap infraction. On the offense. 5 yard.
It's going to be the first penalty called on the Cabot Panthers here tonight, Evan.
Hopefully we can limit those tonight.
Well, in every football game, you want to try to limit as many penalties as you can. As we saw 2 key flags thrown on the Wampus Cats in the pass interference, and now the snap infraction on the Cabot Panthers. So it's now 2nd and 15 on the 15-yard line of the Wampus Cats for the Panthers. G in the single back formation. That's just going to be blown dead, as it's probably going to be a false start on the offense.
That's what it looks to be.
So the Panthers will move back 5.
It's not. Hopefully the Panthers. That's 2 in a row, right there. Hopefully we can limit those a little more.
Yeah, hopefully we do. G rolls around in the pocket. He just throws it, and that is caught. What a catch that was.
By Jake Mowdy.
What a great catch that was for Jake Mowdy. So it's 3rd and goal for the Cabot Panthers here, as they are still in good scoring position here. If they don't get the touchdown, Rhett Thurman can always come out and kick the field goal. There's 9:23 left in the first quarter of play. G single back formation now. Looks to audible out of it.
As it looks like Coach Reed barely got the snap off.
G will step up in the pocket. He pump fakes. He will run. He will take it himself. And he is dropped down at about, looks to be the 3-yard line of the Wampus Cats.
As Rhett Thurman is coming out to kick the field goal.
We hope Rhett Thurman is healthy in tonight's game and he don't risk further injuries. He is a great part of the Cabot Panther kicking game and special teams.
As after this field goal, birthday man.
Well, Hayden Matthews last week was key in getting some stops on the defensive side. On the offensive side for the side of the ball.
As Rhett Thurman looks to be hurt.
That field goal was no good. So it's still deadlock at 0 with 8:19 left here in the first quarter of play as the Wampus Cats offense take the field here to start their first possession of the game. What a beautiful sunset it is here at McConnell Stadium for this football game. Great weather out, perfect fall weather for this game. Not too hot, not too cold. Just run it right up the gut, and what a run that is. Breaks through the middle. That will be a touchdown for the Wampus Cats. It is one man to beat. No, he will be brought down at about the 5. That was number 29.
That's brought down by number 2, Tyler Parks.
Tyler Parks with a great defensive back. He is in the tackling game, but that was run by number 29, Jamal Bethune. To be a 1st and goal for the Wampus Cats here. Took one play for the Wampus Cats to get him big momentum here. That will be a flag on the Wampus Cats, illegal formation. So that will be 5 brought back. .804 left here in the first quarter of play.
As the game is just at a standstill right now.
Both teams. So it looks like they were talking over the penalty there, but it was still on the Wampus Cats, so they will lose yards there. As it'll be 1st and 11 for the Wampus Cats. What a great run that was to start the game off for the Wampus Cats. As they run it once again as the Panther defense is game for the Wampus Cats.
As Preston Kiahi came with the sack right there.
It's another name that stepped up big in the win against Southside for the homecoming game. He'll be thrown on the backside of the end zone, and that's going to be called on number 2, Tyler Parks. Looks to most likely.
That is what it will be.
Their quarterback, Nick McCoon. On the pass there, that was incomplete from the pass interference there. 7:17 left in the first quarter of play. Ball snap, handoff once again to number 29. He just breaks the outside. That's going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Wampus Cats.
As that pass interference, both teams have been getting called.
So you got a limit for both sides of the game here. As that was 29 Jamal Bethune. That puts the Wampus Cats up 7-0.
Hopefully, the Panthers, after Rhett Thurman went down on the field goal, hopefully we can come back and get a touchdown right here, Tristan.
That would be something vital for the Panthers to get right back in this football game, to not let Conway have any of the momentum here. The Wampus Cats are getting ready to kick the ball off here. Remember, this kick return team against Catholic returned one for a touchdown, but that's just going to be into the to do to get right back in this ball game.
They most certainly need to pass the ball. That's what's been working this whole season. But
Back and Tyler G, a great quarterback that we have on the Cabot Panther offense. Just hope to see something get going here for the Cabot Panthers. As G will just run a little speed option there to Graham Turner. Graham Turner just brought down there after a gain that looks to be about 5 there for the Cabot Panthers.
there looks to be some trash talk on the, like at Catholic. We just can't let them get in our head this time.
That is true. We need to play true to our mental game and just not let anybody really interfere with that. To what the Cabot Panthers need to do is G will hand the ball off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner getting some great blocks, and he's just wrapped up. So it will be 3rd and 3 here for the Panthers. 6:15 left in the first quarter of play.
As it is a chilly night tonight. The wind's blowing. It only makes it worse.
Well, if you're a football player, you'd rather have that than the heat. And that is just a great pass by Tyler G. What a great over-the-middle catch. Pitch and catch that was caught by number 26, Logan Bell, on the play. He just caught that, broke one tackle, and was almost off for the racist. Evan, you know what that will be?
What?
It will be a Cabot Panther first down. As that will be handed off to number 7, Kyler Carmack.
As he laid a hit, that's what you do. People are trash talking. You come and hit them hard.
Well, football is a physical game, so on the gridiron, you're allowed to do something like that. Just someone's talking trash and you don't like them, just lay them out. Simple as that.
Get hit or be hit.
Action G throws it deep, wide open. That is caught for the touchdown. That is number 3 to Kyra Rudolph. Something that worked very well against Pine Bluff. The play action from G to the Kyra Rudolph. That'll be Cairo's 10th touchdown.
As a field goal.
Jared Whitman, the linebacker.
What else can you ask for? You have a star kicker like Rhett go out, and Jared steps up.
That you would like to see from some of your, not necessarily younger guys, but some of the guys that really may not get much playing time as some others, just step up for the opportunity and just get something good for their Panther offense. Great fight song we have, Evan. The score is 7-7, 5:32 left in the first quarter. Touchdown for Cabot was a play action in the I formation from Tyler G to Kyle Rudolph. As I do believe that was Kyle Rudolph's 10th touchdown this season, Evan. What a season he is having.
His 10th. And this is their 7th game. That's pretty good.
Well, what more could you ask for from a star senior wide receiver in the Kyle Rudolph? Talking to him earlier, what his mental game was like, what we see you doing to prepare for today's game, and he really talked about his shoulder, how it was hurt, but
he is definitely a team player. He does what's best for the team and not for him.
Well, that's something you love to see in a team-based game. You just love to see your guys step up when times are tough or when something's going on, and really take the responsibility and do what's best for the guys that are on the field for the Cabot Panthers. Is that just a little receiver screen caught by number 13 of the Wampus Cats? That is Shane Smith, the senior wide receiver for the Wampus Cats.
Hopefully the Panthers defense can stop the explosive plays that they've had.
This is 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Little handoff once again. He'll just be, he's keep going. He'll just be about swallowed up back to the line of scrimmage. Five minutes left to go in the first quarter of play. Looks like they have 2 backs in the backfield along with the quarterback. I'll just be handed off once again here. Expect this in a high emotion, high octane rivalry game that we were witnessing here tonight. But there is a flag in the backfield, so that may be.
As the refs will talk about it.
Jaden Riles was on the tackle. Many more big things to come from him. You love to see it. You love to hear the referee say that. But sometimes when you grab outside the shoulder pads and really just try to tackle the lineman instead of blocking him on, 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter of play. 3rd and 22 to be exact. Big momentum shift right here. Baylor was in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. He's just tackled it about back to the line.
Now, Tristan, right there, if you're Conway's coach, it's 3rd and 22. You just had good passes.
Had was a big run up the middle. They've had a couple good runs here, and that was a very short punt there. Cairo just going early. You want to show dominance in the run game. You want to get your running back to really high momentum, high morale early on in the game. So 14, 3rd and 22, like the Wampus Cats just had, 3rd and long like that, down for the Wampus Cats. But however, they couldn't because the Cabot line almost looked like a horse collar from up here.
As he is brought down by Xavier Robinson.
you're tied with just about 2:36 left to go. As G will get away from one, but he's just brought third down here, Evan. Are you expecting a big pass from G to Kyle Rudolph or Jake Mount?
I think he'll throw the ball to field position. You don't want him having good field position off a punt.
Well, most likely will be a delay game. G throws it. That will be caught. Get some space out for your guys. Not really go to one main receiver so that the Wampus Cats don't expect that to go to that receiver every time.
That's what it was with Cairo's wide open touchdown. They weren't expecting.
Oh, that's what I've been saying all season. You have big not necessarily the big names, but some names like Tanner Wilson, Jake Mowdy, Brandon Jay, Graham Turner. Graham Turner, the great running back he is. He's not necessarily just a running back per se. He's more of a running back and catching back. I know that kind of sounds weird to say, but when you have a running back that can run in, both catch the ball, you really have a dangerous running back, which Graham Turner is. 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Their running back really gave them their big momentum shift. Walking off, we're back. 7-7 ball game here. 41 seconds left. You hate to see that in the game of football. You hate seeing injuries, especially how bad that one looked, Evan. Have the ball here. Second down for Wampus Cats as they just drop back, throws it over the middle, and that's just going to be.
Jaden Riles showed his hands. He may have just tripped him up.
Well, when you're playing man-on-man like Jaden Riles was on that play, your coverage from a defensive back, and, you know, when the offense gets tripped up, then a PI in the first quarter.
For players. I believe it was number 33, Trey Spinks, that he tackled.
1 second, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Both teams are deadlocked at 0.
I like it's most people don't think
They're
like
a dime a dozen, so to speak.
They're not like everybody in one of Jared Whitman coming in and being able to kick a field PAT. That's big.
Jared Whitman, the linebacker, coming in to kick the PAT because you don't really see fourth down to kick. But what I really liked was the passing tonight as well. As the Wampus Cats will have the ball first and 20.
Trey Spinks.
And looks to be 39 on the Cabot defense. Second and 20. Throws it over the middle. That is over the receiver.
Bryce Bohannon. He's phenomenal at both football and basketball. He's a physical. He likes making the contact before the other person does.
Be 3rd and 20 for the Wampus Cats here. Drop back, looks, throws it deep in the corner. That is intercepted. What an interception that was.
And who was that?
Who was it, Evan?
Jaden Riles.
Jaden Riles, what a great defensive back he is.
As we were talking about before the game, you were like, what is something you wanted to see?
Jaden Riles getting some key interceptions, getting some key stops.
Our defense getting some key stops.
That's what I wanted to see, and I saw it. Now I just want Jaden to return one for a touchdown.
Hands it off to Kyler Carmack.
Kyler Carmack on the run, just gets a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on that play. Second and 6 here for the Panthers. G will hand the ball off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner up the gut. Breaks one, breaks another.
Has Cairo. And it looks to be Tommy Grady. Cairo is telling me, he said, he's a good defender. He said, it's going to be hard, he said, but I believe I can.
Sometimes in key rivalries like this, you just got to give the other guy, just got to rib him a little bit, give him the business, so to speak, to show dominance early to get in his head. This will be the 3rd and 2 for the Panthers here. G will hand the ball off once again to Graham Turner. Graham Turner around the offensive line and Graham Turner himself. So that will be a first down for the Panthers, Evan.
As I was talking about, we're going to make them think we're passing the ball a lot, and then we're going to get a couple of key runs in by Graham Turner. And that's what they did.
I wouldn't be surprised if this play or the next play is a sort of play action to the Cairo or Jake Mowdy coming real soon. G sends a man in motion, drops back, looks. He throws it deep with this one. That is just over. .957 left here in the first half of play. G will hand the ball off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner just trying to take out the legs of a couple of defenders there. 9:50 left to go here in the first half of play. Be 3rd and 7 for the Panthers here. Snaps, G drops back, throws it to Tanner Wilson. Tanner Wilson has it, breaks one, and he'll have the first down. He'll have the first down after that short pickup.
That will be another what?
Cabot Panther. First down. What a big first down that was for the Cabot Panthers to maybe put some points on the board before we go into the half.
That's a clutch play right there. 3rd and, I believe it was 8.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. He just. Oh.
Play will be called off. Teams take the timeout. We'll be right back when action resumes here. 7-7. Ball game tied with 9:19 left here in the first half. First down for the Panthers. G snaps, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, steps up, throws it over the middle. That is almost caught by number 4, Jake Mowdy.
He almost had that one.
Be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers after the drop pass by Jake Mowdy. As night falls, shore is getting a little bit more chilly here in McConnell Stadium for the Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry between the Panthers and the Wampus Cats. G fakes the handoff, throws it to Cairo Rudolph, but Cairo couldn't get ahead of that one, so that will be incomplete. So it will be 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Big 3rd down coming up for the Cabot Panthers here, Evan. Trying to get some points going in the half, but there's only 9:11 left here in the first half, but you got to get some points on the board to have momentum going in the half. G drops back, steps in the pocket, rolls. What a great blocking by the line. He throws it deep with this one. That is just overthrown once again.
As all he wanted to do was give him a shot right there.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to give your team, you got to give somebody a shot to catch the ball. So it'll be 4th and 10 after the incomplete pass intended for what looked to be number 3 to Kyle Rudolph. Punting unit on for both teams here.
Bohannon fields the punt at the 41.
What a punt. 8:55 left to go in the first half of play. The Wampus Cats are taking over here in their own territory. Conway will.
Brought down by Jaden Riles, who previously had an interception.
Well, Jaden Riles is a defensive back I wanted to really watch out for tonight. Jaden Riles, not to show favoritism, is one of my favorite defensive backs on this Cabot Panther defense. Be handed off up the gut, be enough for a first down there for the Wampus Cats.
As there is 8 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock.
Conway hands it off once again up the middle that was, and just a great hit from number 24 of the Cabot defense, Jaden Riles. There he is again, laying a good hit. I want to give another shout out here, Evan, for someone that teaches at the high school that is listening to us all the way in Branson, Missouri. I want to give a special shout out to Miss Donna Young. Donna Young, the mother of a good friend of mine, Zach Ward, and we hope she and whoever she's watching us with is enjoying tonight's game. So, Miss Donna Young, thank you for tuning in tonight. That was just caught wide open by number 13 on the Conway Wampus Cats, Shane Smith.
There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Football spots at the 5-yard line. First down and goal, Cats.
Be a 1st and goal for the Wampus Cats. .37 left in the first half. Wampus Cats on the goal line here as they will just hand it off once again. He'll get in.
As he is in.
Fights to the 3-2
It may have been best for him to score right there, because if he didn't, we may have not had another chance to get a touchdown before the half to tie him up.
Well, just like in Palm Bluff, we're talking about we may not have enough time to score before half. We score with him. How long was it, Evan? Was it about 20 seconds?
That was at Catholic, actually.
Was it at Catholic?
Mhm. It was. They went in, and that was 20 seconds within them coming on the field and not even snapping the ball and time running off the clock.
What can I say? We have a great offense. We get something going. $7:28 left here in the first half of play. 14-7 is your score. Wampus Cats on top. Conway getting ready to kick the ball off here. Braden J back deep. I said it last time and I'll say it again. He returned a big touchdown against Catholic 2 weeks ago.
Back to return with him is Romello Reed.
Kick is high and long, and that will be returnable. It's caught by Brandon J. Brandon J out to the right side. He is up in the middle, and he'll be brought down at about what looks to be maybe the 28-29 yard, 28-27 end zone, or you show more of a conservative side to really just get something going and just to get your offense ready and just to get something going, not to really give anything big going in the half.
I'd do a little bit of both. I'd run the conservative side to get something going with the offense. Then I would go in attack mode and try to get a touchdown and catch them off guard.
Well, it is 7:21 left. G will fake the handoff. He just throws it to Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack catches it. Jukes twice, tries to get around the defender, but is brought down. Be a second and short here. Evan, I like what you were saying about being conservative, being aggressive when it comes time. However, I think that if we keep doing these wide receiver screens, short passes like we've been doing, get the gain of yards, get the first downs, and there's no doubt in my mind that we can go back to that I formation, go with the play action, and just get something going deep for the Cabot Panther offense. Jake Mounty will be in motion here as they just throw it. Tyler G will throw it. Just wrapped up. That will be enough for a first down there.
As we saw when we were playing the pass to give them a shot at overtime.
Play. Be second now for the Panthers. Second.
Gage Morrow.
Is short for the Panthers. Be handed off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner around the outside, and he don't. Up at about the 47, it'll be fourth down. Evan, if you're Coach Reed in this situation, do you go for it or do you just punt the ball away?
I think they can. And us not get it right here, the yard line.
Surprised if we still in the top short. Coach Reed's.
I believe that
He was down before the ball came out, so that will be a first down for the Panthers.
Talk about that one. It looked like he was down before the ball came out.
It looked like he was down before the ball came out. That is correct. After that catch, you know what it will be?
What is that, Tristan?
Another Cabot Panther. First down. Be on the 46 for the first and 10 for Cabot. Single back formation is G. G looks, throws it to Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack breaks one. He's down at about the 35-yard line, so that'll be enough for another Cabot Panther first down here, Evan.
It's a quick first down. I like it. You know, kind of slowing the game down a little bit, and then you just get a quick play in.
Didn't look like Conway was really ready for that pass, as we talked about earlier, just slowing the ball game down, getting something ready, then snapping, attacking when right. What a great pass that was. Panthers are in prime scoring position here.
We got a hold on the defense. That penalty.
Be a hold on the defense, so that's even more yards for the Cabot Panthers there.
That's most of the time when you hear hold,
You think it's on the offense?
you think it's on the offense. So I know every person listening here and here at the stadium, their heart dropped when they heard holding. And then when he said defense,
Sign
they
of
were-
relief.
so that's right,
To
Tristan.
see that called there, as Kyler Cormack will be the man in motion here. G runs out of the pocket, looks, and he throws it in the back of the end zone. That is almost caught. It was intended for Jake Mowdy.
Darian Criswell was defending. Second down goal at the 9.
As there's 4 minutes and 16 seconds left before halftime.
Be a second and goal for the Panthers. If I was Coach Rue right now, you know what I would do, Evan?
What is that,
I would
Tristan?
run a quick slant to the Kyle Rudolph and just get him in the end zone. So it will be third and goal for the Panthers.
Forced him out of bounds.
3rd and 4.
It is now
4 yards,
on and goal.
and you get a touchdown. Right?
Formation that they run so well. As G will fake the handoff. He looks, he steps up, he's almost sacked. Oh, he stays up. He steps up. Goal coming up. Are you here or are you going for it here or are you kicking the field goal to play safe, even though your star kicker is out with injury?
It is fourth down and goal at the 4.
Tristan,
Evan?
I'm going for it. It's not necessarily good to be greedy, but in this situation, it's better to be greedy. But there's nowhere for him to go if you don't get it.
He handed off. G, no, he keeps it, and that is throw, and that is almost caught just out of the hands.
Incomplete. Intended for Wampus Cats take over on downs. First down at the 4.
Be intended for Logan Bell on the play. So it'll be a Wampus Cats first down. It's not necessarily a really big loss for the Panthers going for that on fourth down. I mean, it is a loss in a way, but there's no need to really fear because the defense can step up big here and get a stop and keep them in the end zone. That's 2 points for the Panthers, and they will get the ball back.
We could get a safety right here.
That's what I was talking about.
Who knows?
Just like against Pine Bluff when they over-snapped the punt and they got a safety.
Hopefully, Hayden Matthews brings us some birthday luck.
Bailey just steps up in the pocket, not necessarily the pocket, the hole there, gained for the given to him by the offensive line.
7-yard gain. Second and
3:37 left to go in the first half. Second and 3 here for the Wampus Cats. Snap, fakes, no, he does hand the ball off. Breaks one, he's brought down at about the 28-yard line. Ooh, a little bit of after the play, Roberts. First and 10 for the Wampus Cats here. Hand the ball off once again. He breaks it around in the hole. He's around to the outside. One man to beat. He's brought down by the shoelaces. That is ran by number 20, Bryce Bohannon. Tyler Parks with the shoestring tackle. Evan need the defense to step up big to stop him here. 2:34 left to go. That'll be a false start on the offense. Five yards. Wampus Cats will be brought back 5.
There is 2 minutes and 29 seconds left for halftime. Score Conway 14, Cabot 7.
Wampus Cats looking to get something going here, get some more momentum going for them on their side of the ball. Snap, draws back, looks, throws it almost over him. That is caught by number 13, Shane Smith, and what a hit that was by Tyler Parks. .147 left to go in the first half of play. Looks like the defense is playing press there. This will be handed off once again. Around the outside is the Wampus Cats. And he'll be wrestled down by a bunch of Panthers, but mainly by number 11, Kyle McIntyre. Preston Cahey and Kyle McIntyre were the 2 Panthers on the play to make the tackle. Wampus Cats, well, they hike the ball, runs it up to go once again.
There's a timeout called with 52 seconds left before halftime.
Well, we're going to take a break on this timeout with 52 seconds left. 14-7 is the score as the Wampus Cats are in the lead. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. 52 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Wampus Cats in the lead 14-7. Second and 6 for the Wampus Cats as Nick McCune as quarterback hands it off. Once again,
Bryce Bohannon, the ball carrier.
Bryce Bohannon is the ball carrier there. From there,
As it will stop the clock for an incomplete pass with 26 seconds left.
read that he has a little bit of range here, so even if we do get him to a 4th down, he may be able to make the kick, put them up by 10. McCune, stop. Here comes the Panthers. Throws it to the incomplete for the Wampus Cats. Be 3rd and down for the Wampus Cats. Cannon throws it around to the outside. That is caught. And he'll be wrapped up, and looks to be just enough for a Wampus Cats 1st down.
McCune passing complete to Shane Smith. Parks made the tackle. 11 seconds left in the half.
Timeout, Conway. That's your second charge.
Be a timeout Conway, so 11 seconds left in the half. We'll be right back after the timeout ends. 11 seconds left here. They go in the first half of play. The field goal unit will come out for the Wampus Cats here. Kick is up, looks long enough, and that is good. So the Wampus Cats will go up 17-7 going into half here. Cabot will get the ball. 7 seconds left, or they may let it go to halftime. Test it.
Mic check 1, 2.
Cabot return team.
As we will go down, the sideline reporter Tristan Bates on the field.
Give us a halftime report from this first half of play. Be a long drive kickoff, but returnable. Cabot jumps on it. It was a loose ball. Cabot is able to get to the football. We'll have one more play before half. And we're going to send it to CHTV Sports sideline reporter Tristan Bates.
Looks like they're just going to knee it.
They will need it as time expires here in the first half.
Welcome back, Cabot Panther High fans. We have just hit halftime. It feels great down here, guys. As we look at the score, currently the Conway Wampus Cats are on top in the Centennial Bank Bowl, 17-7, with the Panthers' only score coming from a touchdown pass from Tyler G to DeKyra Rudolph. I expect G and Rudolph to rally the Panthers in the second half. And on that note, we will be right back at the start of the second half.
Welcome back to the second lead, 17-7. Evan, what's something from that first half that you would like to see the Panthers improve on to win this game?
We've let them escape tackles and just outrun us. We just got to limit those.
McConnell Stadium, I received word that Brett Thurman may not be seeing the field again tonight. It looks to he has re-injured his lower area like he did against Catholic, and you hate to hear it. 'Cause he's like I said, they're leading 17-7. Do you think we'll see that second half Cabot Panther offensive defense that we've come accustomed to?
I believe we will. That's who we are. That's how we are. Fourth quarter, we always finish strong here at Cabot.
That is true. You got to play 4 quarters, not 3, not 2, but you got to play 4. Returnable, and that's what Conway will do is they'll return it.
It's out to the 32-yard line. First down and 10, Wampus Cats.
Be brought out to about the 32-yard line, so the Wampus Cats will take over in their own territory to start the second half off. Conway really having a dominant game on the offensive side of the ball. Do you think Coach Reed and all the other coaches really told their players, hey, we got to stop, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to stop them quick, and we can't let them get a bunch of yards or it's going to kill us for the rest of the game?
I believe he said something pretty similar to what you just said.
Be 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats as they'll hand it off once again as 4th down.
And let the O-line, they're blocking. It's hard blocking how big those people are.
I want to say something. The first half, the offensive line did a very great job as Conway would just throw it to the outside, and that looks to be incomplete on the play. Looks to be an incomplete pass. However, I want to say something about the first half. That offensive line really protected Tyler G for as long as he needed it, and it really came really good as we got 7 points on the board and we got some good passes, good yardage going, and maybe more, hopefully more will come into the second half and we'll be able to regain the lead here. It'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Wampus Cats. He steps up in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up in the backfield and sacked.
Looks like the ball is loose, but Conway came back up with it.
So it will be 4. So the punt unit and return unit will come on for both teams. Kyra Rudolph's going to have a good second half, don't you, Evan?
If he doesn't, you know he's going to try to.
This ball will receive a high bounce as Cairo just went.
Line.
So it will be a 1st and 10 for the Cabot Panthers here. Cabot will have the ball here on the 36. Start the second half off for the Panthers. His hand out to Graham Turner. Graham Turner breaks to the outside. Oh, what a big struck that was by Graham Turner. He's down at about the 45-yard line.
You know what that is, Tristan? First Cabot offense possession of this half. You know what it is?
Let me guess. It's another Cabot Panther. First down.
That's right.
I love it when Cabot gets first downs. It's 10-10 left in the 3rd quarter. G drops back, looks, steps in the pocket. He rolls, might keep it himself, and that would just be caught. What a catch that was.
Jake Mowdy.
Jake Mowdy, a real dangerous threat when he gets in open space. So that will be another first down for the Panthers as the as it is 1st and 10 for the Panthers. G snaps the ball. Throw be a gain of 1, maybe none.
Gain of 1 it is.
Second and 8 here for the Panthers. Since the man in motion here. Conway thinks they have it, and they do.
G trying to scramble in the backfield. Ball is knocked loose. And Jalen McEwen recovers the fumble at the 40-yard line.
That will be the first turnover for Cabot in the second half of play. 8:53 left. The Wampus Cats will take over here. Evan, what a turnover that was for Cabot.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But I believe our defense can come up with another big stop.
Well, that's one stop. They need 3 more. So the referees are trying to separate the 2 linemen there, still going after the whistle was blown. They got 1 stop here on first down. They need 2 more to get the ball back to the offense here. Is 2nd and 7 with 8:30 left here in the third quarter of play. Wampus Cats will set the ball, throws it around the outside. What a high pass that is, and that's caught by number 13, Shane Smith.
Complete to Shane Smith. Jim Wiles was defending at the 38-yard line in Cabot territory. First down, Wampus Cats.
As there is 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
The Wampus Cats are driving here. Drops back, looks, throws it around. Defense really needs to get a stop here, maybe interception here, maybe a turnover for the Wampus Cats as it drops back, looks, throws it deep, and that is
McEwen.
There was offensive pass interference. Looked like he pushed off, but refs didn't call it.
play. Kick is up, and the kick is good. No, excuse me, it is no good. Panthers will take over after the Wampus Cat touchdown.
Will Hogue will kick off.
What do the Panthers need to do here, Evan, to get back in this ball game?
Well, there was a fumble on the play. Escape.
For the Panthers,
First down, Cabot. The ball's at the 17.
ball's on their own 17-yard line. G looks to get something going for his offense here. Get something rally for him. Excuse me, it was a Braden J carry.
Braden J. It's a good name to hear, knowing that he's only a sophomore.
It's true. He gets brought down by 2 Wampus Cats.
Tyler G carried.
Be 2nd and 1 here for the Panthers.
Jalen Van Clark. Give me that next shot. And Parker Park made the tackle.
Tyler G really showing his leg speed here, Evan. Is that something you like to see from your quarterback?
Dual threat. What else do you want? That's a good quality in a quarterback, knowing not only can he pass it, but he can run it.
G
First and 10 for the Panthers. First and 10 for the Panthers. 6:14 left in the third quarter. G drops back, looking, steps up. No, he rolls out of the pocket, still on his feet. He throws it over his body. That's caught by the Kyle Rudolph. The Kyle Rudolph still on his feet. He breaks one. He cuts back field. He's still up. He spins, and that is down at about the 30-yard line. What a great game that was by the Kyle Rudolph, Evan.
That's good. Right when we need something, we just somehow find a way to get what we need, and it just makes the game better, makes us better.
Well, 5:46 left in the third quarter. Cabot still down 23-7.
As he throws it to Kyler Carmack.
Kyler Carmack, the intended receiver on the play, well defended by the Conway Wampus Cats. As the Panthers are down by 16 points here, so what they need to do is it a 2nd and 10 for the Panthers here. G fakes the handoff, looks, he throws it to the outside. That is overthrown. Intended for Jake Mowdy. It's 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
As we need to get this right here, because earlier before halftime we had it 39-yard field goal from here.
Especially with your star kicker Rhett Thurman out of action here. G pump fakes once, looks,
As it brings up 4th down, and
a Panther fan, you're really your star quarterback going down with a sack. So after the timeout, we will be back. 23-7 is your score. 5:01.
during the timeout, I looked up Cabot's next team that they play, and that would be Central Tigers. And they are playing and scored and made it 48-7.
Well, there was a flag on the Panthers delay a game, so they're going to move the punt 5 yards back. There'll be another flag called on the Cabot Panthers. This time it'll be false start, so they'll move back even more for the punt.
Action after the whistle was blown by number 40 on Conway.
Wampus Cats will take over deep in their own field here, deep in their own side of the field here. Cabot really needs a big stop to get back in the game with 4:54 left. Hands the ball off once again, breaks the outside. No, he'll be wrapped up in the backfield.
More of it.
Like I was saying last time, they need 2 more stops to get it back to the offense. Time still. Pick up the first down. Kyle McIntyre with the tackle. Breaks one tackle. He's just pushed out of bounds.
Second down, 3.
Sack them for a loss.
That's what I want to see too. Or an interception from Jaden Ross. You're not lying there, Evan. You're not lying at all. As it'll be 3rd and 3 here. One more stop, and then the Panthers get the ball back. Time winding down. Here's the Wampus. Hands off. Ball back here.
Looks about.
And we'll come out on the field here.
Could you see?
Roll out of bounds at around the 31, maybe 32-yard line. So Panthers to get on the scoreboard to get some momentum on their side going into this final quarter of play.
As our offense is looking for something big, Tanner Wilson
will just have a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. Cabot still down 23-7. Jake Mowdy looking for the flag. He's not going to get it.
As it will be 3rd and 6 now with 1:40 remaining in the third quarter.
Third and 6 here for the Panthers, like you were saying. Are we going to see a run here, or are we going to see another pass?
Most likely a pass.
Hopefully we can get it to a star receiver to get a big chunk of yards here.
As they laid a big hit on him, and they're still pushing him after the play is over. And the refs will proceed to not throw the flag.
Catch, you know what will be?
What is that, Tristan?
Another Cabot Panther first down. .55 seconds and counting left here. Tyler G will fake the handoff, throws it. That will be caught by the Kyle Rudolph.
Bring them back to around 3rd and 7, if my eyes are right.
We got one more to go, Evan. So we'll start the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here. Cabot has the ball on a 3rd and 7 on their own 42. G throws a quick little pass there.
Cabot Panther, first down.
That is a first down, Evan. First and 10 for the Panthers is he'll be handed off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner just gains at about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
As we will still ask that y'all will be patient with us as we are having some signal issues here.
For sticking with us through this rocky night here in Conway. It's 2nd and 8, 11-10 left in the final quarter of play. G drops back, looks, throws it deep. That is going to be caught. That is going to be a Cabot Panther touchdown. That's going to be a Cabot Panther touchdown, Evan. That is a Cabot Panther touchdown.
Tristan, could you say it again for me?
That's going to be a Cabot Panther touchdown.
As that is the big play we were looking for.
We were awaiting it. Now we're down by 10. Would you go for the 2-point or would you just kick your PAT?
I would kick the PAT. You know what, Tristan? I would actually go for it.
G will roll. He's looking for something. He's trying to throw it. He's on his feet. He will throw it. This next defensive drive, maybe interception, maybe just something to get the ball back to the offense to put us within 3, and then who knows, we could get something good because the game is not over yet. There's still 11:02 left in the fourth quarter, and I remember last time we were down in Catholic, we ended up coming back. We ended up all through the technical difficulties we're having, and to see if this Cabot Panthers team can pull it out and come back and win this game and win the Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry. Kick is a kind of a medium. It's field possession. You don't need the Wampus Cats in if you're a Cabot Panther defensive player. Hoping this Panther defense can get something good going here. Here's your score. Conway has it 1st and 10 on their 47. Snap. We'll hand the ball off once again. Jaber Earl with the pickup of another first down for the Wampus Cats.
As it looked as one of the linemen are good defensive players down, that just takes down 2 just because they are big. Their O-line is big.
Be another run up there. Kyle McIntyre with 10:30 left in the final quarter of play here. Wampus Cats still in the lead, 23-13. Cabot territory here. That will be another touchdown for the Wampus Cats.
It looks like it is short. Kyle McIntyre came and laid a big hit on him.
That's what 10 minutes left to go in the ball game. Because now they will have the touchdown. Puts them back up by 16. Puts them back up by 16. Cabot needs something really big here.
As the score will now be 30-13, Conway Wampus Cats over your 9 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game.
Right, 17 points. The Wampus Cats are up by need a touchdown. Need a couple touchdowns actually. 9:42 left in the game. Great kick there by the Wampus Cats. That is returnable, and the Panthers will return it.
By Romello Reed. Brought down about the 18-yard line.
Panthers will start on their own 18-yard line.
But Tristan, it is a first down. Whole new mindset when it comes to first down. What are you going to do with this first down? Are you going to run it more or are you going to pass?
They just hand the ball off. Finds a hole there. Time still going here. B throwing it deep, laying it up there.
As Tyler
For Jake Mowdy there. Wanted Cabot here. There'll be timeout for Cabot there. Don't forget, Cabot Fest is this weekend.
the 3 F's, friends, family, and food. As there was a timeout by the Panthers, they will look right here to convert this 3rd and down. It's 3rd and 4 with 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Cabot needs this. Here's G. And he just dropped down. What a big gain of yards there. It's a big play we needed there.
It most certainly. We need more plays like that. You know, that's a good play. Great explosive. Now, if we can just get those small plays that people don't think are big.
Graham Turner trying to break something free around at the outside.
Turner carries.
That was most certainly a big first down for the Panthers. This is now 2nd and 6.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
4-yard gain. Score here, boys. Need a score here. J in motion here. G drops back, throws it. That is a rifle. That's a bit of momentum on your side.
I would like to give a shout out to our band, our dance team, and our cheer team for all coming out and traveling with the team and supporting them, no matter what.
Most certainly, Evan. It's always great fun when your band's playing to the top-notch level that our band has been playing here tonight in the cold weather that we have been experiencing.
Almost intercepted.
But it will be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Tonight's game.
Staying with us through the technical difficulties we've been experiencing. Still 30-13. Hands the ball off. Cabot needs a pretty big play here to get the ball back to their offense.
As you can imagine, they are just going to hand the ball off to run time off the clock.
So they're okay down the field. So 7:33 left in the final quarter of play. Wampus Cats are leading 30-13. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back.
With the injury, it will be Eric Masterson, a sophomore who has been playing good on the D-line tonight.
7:30 left in the final quarter of play. Wampus Cats with full momentum here. On Cabot's 42, they hand it off once again, running time off the clock. On the road once again, taking on the Little Rock Central Tigers. After that, it will be back at home playing the Bryant Hornets. After that, we'll be traveling to Northside to take on the Fort Smith Northside, and then our final game will be a home game against North Little Rock Panthers, and show some support to their seniors on senior night. That's coming up real soon as well. It's been a good game from the Panthers as the cold weather really played an effect.
Hopefully the Panthers can get another touchdown.
Liz Bailey carries.
For the Conway Wampus Cats. We hand it off once again up the middle, defensive side of the ball.
I think it was on the offensive side.
Probably holding.
And it looks like it will be.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
First down.
Correction, first down.
8.
So they hand it off once again. He breaks one tackle.
Avery and Earl's ball carrier.
For Conway, Slade Smith is on the play. It was no effect, but they're just getting in our head at the end of the.
Hand it off once again. That will be.
Third down 18.
Be third and 18 here for.
Fumbles the ball
It's gonna be a fumble.
as it goes out of bounds, so the ball is.
McEwen to hold. Hold.
So with 3:49 left here in tonight's football game, the Panthers will take over on their own 26-yard line. When they take the field, we will be back after this. We're back here. This Panthers drive here in the fourth quarter. Back in that I formation here. They'll hand
Turner carried.
Rest of the starters are still in the game.
great back he is for the Panthers offense.
Carries to the 48 or 38-yard line. Tommy Brady made
Tonight's football game, Cabot Panthers are back in that I formation. They'll hand the ball off once again to Dante Barker. Dante Barker getting an extra push there.
Dante Barker.
Looks like he got a.
Darian Criswell made the tackle. Second down, 8.
Be second and 8 here for the Panthers with 2:29 left here in the final quarter of play.
G passing incomplete.
Drop by Tanner Wilson.
Tanner Wilson.
.209 left here in the final quarter of play. Panthers in the single back formation. Hands the ball off around the outside. That's
Braden J.
tries to hurdle the defender. Minute 55 left here in the Final quarter of play. The Cabot Panthers are just trying to put something together on this final drive here. G will hand the ball off to Dante Barker. Dante Barker up the gut. He gets at about 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 on the play. Minute 22 left here in the fourth quarter. Sends the man in motion. G drops back, looks, throws it deep with this one.
Dante overthrows Dante Barker.
Evan, who is your defensive MVP for tonight's game?
I would have to say back.
Defensively, it's fourth down
The,
and a
the whole
long
D-line
yard
putting
for
pressure on the
Cabot.
quarterback.
My offensive player of the game would either be Kyle Rudolph or Tyler G. Tyler G making some big-time throws when we needed them most, and Kyle making those big-time catches.
That is Tristan.
And the Cabot Panther,
Brandon J.
First
Brandon
down.
Vance made the tackle at the 22. First down, Cabot.
I want to give a special thanks to everybody.
Crew, our producer, Evan Crow, our
Sideline reporter Tristan Bates and cameraman.
pump-up videos, and Panther Forum.
This looks maybe beat Cabot's last plays. G throws a laser, and that's just going to be batted away, incomplete. 11 seconds left here.
G passing.
Once again, I want to thank everybody that stayed with us through the troubles we had tonight. I want to thank Evan Tonneson for doing commentary with me tonight. What a stellar job he does every other week he's on with me.
I had fun, Tristan. "11 seconds left in the game. What play do you think they will run?"
Pass over the middle to Kyle Rudolph. Throw it deep with this one. That's going to be incomplete.
G passing, incomplete. It's fourth down.
Once
and
again, we want to
7.
thank everybody that came out with us and went through the ride with us. And we hope to see you next week when the Cabot Panthers take on the Little Rock Central Tigers. This looks to be the final play for the Panthers as G drops back, looks, he throws it, and that will be caught. That is a touchdown for the Panthers.
Garrett Hill.
Garrett Hill scores as time expires, the final touchdown of tonight's game. So your final score will be the Conway Wampus Cats 30, the Cabot Panthers 19. After this point, if it's good, it'll be 30-20 your final score. Conway does win the Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry once again. We hope you have a great night. We hope you enjoyed the stream. Good night, everybody. For CHTV Sports, I'm Tristan Harlan.